Gentlemen, and welcome inside the NITEC Sports Center in North Richland Hills, Texas. It's time for the finale of this two-game series for the Mudbugs and the Lone Star Brahmas. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as they take on their arch rival into the Lone Star Brahmas. And what a bout we have for you today following last night's dramatic 3-2 and feisty-filled victory for the Mudbugs. And that helped snap the Brahmas' 6-game win streak. And the game winner went to Liam Fleet. The Mudbugs took advantage of their special teams, won the special teams battle, and there were a lot of penalties in the game, but the Mudbugs took advantage of theirs. Just one better than Lone Star in a final score of 3-2. Elliot Seguin Lescarbot faced just 21 shots. He made 19 saves as he got his fourth win between the pipes. The Mudbugs with the win went to 8-4-1. They now have 17 points. They're tied for third place in the South. El Paso and Lone Star tied with 19 points. Oklahoma and Shreveport tied with 17. New Mexico right behind Shreveport with 15 points. Then Amarillo in sixth at 13 points. Colorado and Odessa tied for seventh with 12 points. And Corpus Christi in last place with 10 points. The Mudbugs are going to pretty much trot out the same lineup that they did last night. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell in just a little bit, but the Mudbugs on the injury front, same thing. Ryan Austin just getting closer. Maxim Sushinsky did not make the trip, so he will not be able to play at least at the soonest would be the homestand in mid-November against the Odessa Jackalopes. Ryan Austin getting closer. There is a chance he could play in the Amarillo series a couple of weeks from now. But, who knows? A lot of Mudbugs fans making the trip this evening. We saw quite a bit last night, and we'll get excited for this evening's contest. Mudbugs, like I said, trotting out the same lineup. They feel good about it, and Coach Soupy really feels good about going into today's victory, today's contest with the same lineup. He is very, very confident about his team getting off to a better start. Last night was a shaky start, so he's hoping that win last night can build off a stronger first period, and the Mudbugs could be good to go for what's going to be another great bout between the Bugs and the Brahmas. We'll talk to Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. It's the Bugs and the Brahmas. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
We only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Finale of this two-game series. Last visit for the Mudbugs, at least in the regular season here at the Nitech Sports Center. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, the game couldn't have started out so disastrously. You commit a penalty, and then you give up a power play goal. I know you hate giving up those. You're down 1-0, but a huge response from your team.
Yeah, guys did a good job. Special teams played a big part last night in all areas of the game, really. For us to get down one and then bounce back, take a lead, and then again for them to answer back, early in the third. Last time that wasn't a good thing for us. We didn't bounce back last time we were here from early goals from them in the third period, but we did this time and found a way to execute on our power play and then kill off some big penalties. And ultimately, boys did a good job in finishing off a game with a 1-goal lead in a tough building against a tough team.
I wanted to ask you about Chase Murray. This is a young man who doesn't look young. He's huge. Big guy on the blue line. He scores the game-tying goal, helps get that tone set. What do you like about this man?
He's huge, but he still has a bit of a baby face, so he still looks young. But he's pretty poised. He's very simple, and he actually makes some, as maybe labeled a defensive defenseman, he's got some good offensive reads that he can make, when to jump into the play, when to pinch, when to back off. But his goal last night was just simply getting across the line, finding a way to get it through to the net, and we had some great net front traffic, and goaltender couldn't see it. When they can't see it, we say it all the time. It's hard for them to stop it if they can't see it. So it was really just a good job by him getting the shot through, forwards getting to the net and taking away the goalie's eyes, and there you go.
The overall consensus of the officiating last night was that they called it both ways, and that's one thing that you and probably even Dan Wildfong are both looking for, some consistency. They didn't shy away from the whistle. For your team to kill off all those penalties after giving up the power play goal and to kind of get back into what you guys wanted to do. You always talk about how that's hard to do when you have problems getting out of the box and being on the penalty. But you guys were able to make that transition so well.
Yeah, sometimes all the special teams just disrupts the flow of the game and the momentum one way or the other. Sometimes, but last night, and there were some guys that missed out on a lot of ice time last night because of all the special teams and stuff like that. But, that's part of the game, and boys did a good job of staying focused and just being prepared to go whenever their opportunity came up. So, again, it was a good bounce back game for us. I thought we competed pretty well, and as far as the momentum swings go, the boys handled that pretty mentally well too.
You talk about all the feistiness, and there was scuffles all over the place. There was one, of course, after the game involving, that whole line who was onto the ice as it was a 1-goal game. Obviously, it's going to probably spill over into tonight, or it might not. But if it does, is there some kind of a message that you and Michael will have to send to your guys, like, look, let's not take any stupid penalties, because if the officials are going to call it like they did last night, you guys could be in trouble again.
Yeah, we don't mind physical plays. We don't mind fights. We don't mind any of that, just as long as you're not being stupid, and taking penalties and putting our guys down 1-2 men 5 minutes at a time. Like those are the ones that hurt you. But good, hard, honest physical hockey game, we're all about that. It's just keep your emotions in check best you can, so you don't put the team in a hole.
Everybody asked me for the last 2 years, you really haven't been able to kind of go back into your 1A, 1B flow, I guess back in the Richie Perrant, Mason Balboa days, or the Cole Hudson, Arseny Sergeyev days, which was a couple years ago. You haven't been able to kind of get into that flow. You've done a little bit the last couple of years. You're going to go back to Elliott Sagan, Les Carbeau tonight.
Yeah, we could easily go to Dorf, and he can handle it just fine, obviously. But again, it's just a feeling we have. We're going to stick with the lineup that did the job last night, and see if they can respond with some consistency tonight and hopefully get us another big win. But again, it's the win would be the result. We just need the effort and the will to win and the competitiveness. That's what we want to see first, and then the outcome will be what it is.
You know Lone Star is going to be hungry, of course, after losing Friday's contest. They're going to come out and, as they can say, weather the storm for you guys. What do you guys need to do in that opening period? Because you guys want to maintain and sustain better starts.
Well, we just got to bring our game to them. That's all we have to focus on. Bring our game to them. We can't sit back and weather any storm. We got to be the storm, and we got to take it to them.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning, along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Nitech Sports Center here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. It's time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. First for the Lone Star Brahmas, head coach by Dan Wildfall, and the assistant coach is Logan Murphy. At left wing will be number 58, Matthias Borak. At center will be number 7, Ivan Zadvernik. And on the right wing will be number 20, Charlie Masick. Defensively for the Brahmas, it'll be number 6, Antia Terry. And number 55, the captain, Ray Murakami. And making the start in nets back-to-back nights for this young man will be number 1, Devs Rolovs. He gave up 3 goals on 20 shots, but they like this young man. They haven't really gone back to Daniel Haru, their other netminder. They like Rolovs, and I thought he made some key saves at key moments last night to keep the Brahmas in the game. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell in his 6th year as the bench boss. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The assistant and goalie coach is Rich Perrant. And the honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 13, Nick Marino. At center will be number 12, Hayden Nickel. And on the right wing will be number 17, Braden Cook. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 4, Will Murphy, and number 5, Alex Park. And making the start in nets back-to-back nights from Quebec City, Canada, will be number 37, Elliot Seguin Lescarbot. And the numbers on Seguin Lescarbot have been impressive. He's 4-1-1 overall with a .919 save percentage and a 2.17 goals against. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial. Delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years, Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. The Mudbugs will be back at home next month. They'll have only one homestand in the month of November, and it'll be the weekend leading up to Thanksgiving. The Mudbugs will take on the Odessa Jackalopes. It'll be part of our Military Appreciation Weekend. Special military themed jerseys will be worn by the players and auctioned off after Saturday's game. Be sure to get your tickets for all the military front Friday and Saturday. Give us a call and get your tickets now by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Mudbugs in their black and purples as they make their way out onto the ice. They have the purple Mudbug logo in front, the white numberings and letterings along the backside. The Brahmas about to make their way on in their home white jerseys with the Brahma logo in front and the black numberings and letterings along the backside. The final shot totals of last night's game were 21-20 in favor of Lone Star. And it looks to be another great battle between the Mudbugs and the Brahmas this evening. We'll take a quick break and then bring you the national anthem and the Landers opening puck drop after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the shoebox in North Richland Hills, Texas. The Mudbugs on the ice, the Brahmas on the ice. We ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. It was a Jimi Hendrix-style guitarist national anthem on this heavy metal theme tonight at the Shoebox. So glad to have you with us. Another good crowd still filing in here on a Saturday night for Mudbugs hockey. The Mudbugs are at a record of 8-4-1. The Brahmas are at a record of 9-5-1. The Brahmas have played 2 more games than the Mudbugs. The Mudbugs lead the season series 3-2. This is their last visit here in the NITEC Sports Center for the regular season. The 2 teams will play 2 more times in January in Shreveport. Here we go. Hayden Nickel lined up with Ivan Zadvornik. The puck is dropped, battled, and won there by Zadvornik. And now taken back by Oteri. Along to the far side it goes, over to Murakami. He'll throw it off the far side boards and in deep into the Mudbug zone. Slowed down there by Sagan Lescarbeau. He'll paddle it off the far side boards. The puck now played back out to center there by Cook. Along to the left side, brought back in by Murakami. Now to the near corner it goes. Masick played back up top there to Borak. Borak tried to get it in deep. The puck now is cue-balled off the near side boards and all the way down. Good job there by Cook as Hayden Nickel in on pursuit. Same exact lineup as last night for Coach Soupy. Now along to the end boards. Good push here as the Mudbugs get their first line change of the evening. Along to the far corner, Haldenby looks on. Far side there to Borak. Borak's got it. He'll float it up ahead there to Masick. Masick gets it in deep. Along to the right side. He works it in deep. Now thrown back. He tried to find the stick of Justin Kerr, but it went behind him. Burke now barrels it back out to center, and Foster Nickel will flip it in deep into the Brahmas zone. A minute gone by in the opening period, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Now played through the middle. That's Justin Kerr who'll jolt it into the Bug zone, corralled there by Fleet, who had the game-winning goal last night. Aldenby now through the middle there to Litchard. Litchard couldn't get around the pesky stick of Capello, and now along to the far side. The puck is chiseled in. Far side, that's Owen Kerr. Drop back to Justin Kerr. No relation. Played back up top, but nobody was there at the blue line. Now through the neutral zone, on to Emmons, now to the near side. That's James across, off the stick of Tess, but he couldn't handle it cleanly. Now down low behind the Bugs net, along to the far side, held in there by Isenberg. He was not in the lineup for Dan Wildfong. Now he's in there this evening. Now far circle, Mudbugs trying to get it out of trouble. Oh, wrestled down there was Burke. Now belong to the near side. The puck punched back out to center. Emery in on pursuit, as Isenberg now slices it back in. Bergeron will bang it in behind the Bugs net. And along to the near side now. Right side, that's Emery. Angles it up ahead there to D, but he couldn't handle it. Now through the neutral zone. Bodied around. And now along to the right side, that's Emery, who will swindle it up ahead there to Deeb. And Deeb will just love tap that baby into the Brahmas zone. I'm hearing we're a little bit distorted, so I'm turning myself down to make sure we got a better connection. Now along to the far side. Hope everything's good. Give me a message if we have some technical difficulties on the NHL TV side. I'm hearing we're distorted, but I'm trying to fix that on the fly. Along to the far side as Coach Soupy gets a change on the fly. Here's Vassalo, played up head too far there for Reed. Far side there to Bergeron, and Bergeron will just gun it in. Along to the near half wall, good hard check there by Park. Along to the near corner. Sagan Lescarbeau looks over to his left, now to the right point, settled down there by Murakami. Murakami throws one toward the net. He gets blocked in front there by Parichka. Along to the far corner, trying to battle for positioning there is Murphy. Now played back behind the Bugs net. Taken there by Park. Park's got it. He'll wrist it up ahead off the stick of Reed, taken there by Parichka, but he couldn't gather control of the puck completely. Now Murakami coming through the middle as a backhander gets blocked. Along to the far corner, Sassenberry wins the battle. Now played loose puck, and it is Logan Haru who wrists it up ahead off the back heel of Carter McKay. Oh, and McKay delivers a blow on Murakami. He didn't like that very much. Now along to the left side, the Brahmas work it now from right to left. A bouncer on net. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbeau, and he wants to cover it up, and I don't blame him. 16:11 to go here in the opening period. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Looks like everything's good to go on NHL TV, and all our technical difficulties was early but gone. Face-off tied up and won there by Bugs Hockey. Thank you, Miss Kristen Kennedy, for that pleasant message. Along to the near side, that's Justin Kerr. He'll jar it in behind the Bugs net. That's Owen Kerr doing some help, thrown in front. And taken there by Hayden Nickel. He had a goal last night, his team leading 8th of the year, as he'll wrist it in. along to the near corner, and Fleet cannot hold the point, as now the puck played to the neutral zone, and Fleet tried to grab it. Owen Kerr's got it, and he'll whack it in along to the far half wall, and it'll go all the way back out to center. Borak looked like a too many men on Lone Star. That was close. Coach Soupy was screaming for it. Emmons now along to the near corner. He'll work it into the Bug zone. Litchard along to the right side up ahead there to Haldenby. He'll now scoot it in forward, and it was too far there for Litchard. Right back, here comes Masick. Into the near corner, a wrister save made there by Sagan. Lescarbot on the shoulder. Along to the near corner, now behind the net. Wraparound chance there by Masick. And another save made there by the French-Canadian netminder. Burke up through the middle, onto the stick of Haldenby. Here comes Haldenby. Drop back, he was looking for Park as the trailer, and Masick read the play perfectly. Good hard check, and now here comes James toward the net. And he was looking for a tip drill, and it went wide of the Mudbugs net. Along to the right side, the puck now slid right back out to center, and taken back there by Zadvernik. And now touched around to the far corner, and Burke will grab the loose change. He'll now kiss it off the near side window all the way down. It gets on net, and Roloffs has got to cover it up. Good job there by Burke to force a face-off in deep into the Brahmas zone. Face-off toward the net. Mudbugs trying to jam one in. That was a face-off win there by Lone Star. Now Haru pops one toward the net. He shot it high of the Brahmas net. Now along to the near corner. Vassilo looking for it. Emery's in the scrum along the near half wall. Pushing and shoving. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Vassilo battling. Emery into the boards. Trying to jar it off the wall. Good work, played back up top, and now taken back out there by Tess, back out to center. Bergeron will carry it off the far side, boards in deep, and now Foster Nickel and Saxton Tess get tied up in that Mudbugs bench. Boy, that's a perilous spot for Tess, and Foster Nickel didn't seem to mind. Here comes Bergeron. He'll cue ball it in. Into the near corner it goes. And now Keskin Tepe in deep. Played back to the right point. Ingles gets a hard hit there by McKay. Parichka on to McKay, and he'll mail it back out to center. Along to the near side, up off the stick of Jones. And now the puck is possessed there by Chase Murray, who had his first goal as a Mudbug. As the puck goes all the way down for icing on Mudbugs hockey. I'm hearing everything sounds great, except our tech crew. I'm trying my best to try to get these levels right. .13:08 gone by, or 13:08 remaining in the opening period. And now far side, nudged at there by McKay, and he'll be able to drub it back out to center. The puck rifled back in there by Ingles. In deep behind the Shreveport net to the right side there to Reed. Reed cannot reel it off the walls, and now a shot on net there by Borat. Stick save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. And he tried to keep the puck moving, but he corralled it just a little bit too long. Mudbugs have yet to record a shot on net. 3-0 in favor of Lone Star. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Face-off tied up and taken there by Lone Star. They have it. That's Capello in front. Trying to get one on net now over to Murakami. Far half wall. He'll spin it in deep behind the Bugs net. Marino along to the far side. Played on back to Murphy, who had a nice night last night. Played off the near side, off the stick of Cook. And Cook trying to get it back out to center, held in there by Auteri. And now taken there by Park. Park will pelt it off the near side boards. Right back into the Lone Star zone. And now taken there by Burke. Burke down low, short side, wraparound chance. And he got his stick tied up. That was Hayden Nickel trying to flip one in on the wraparound. Along to the near side, that's Foster Nickel. He'll forward it up ahead there to Burke. Over to Hayden Nickel, a shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Roloffs. It pops in front. That might be the first shot on net for Shreveport hockey. And it comes with 11:40 remaining in the opening period. Far side, Auteri will angle it off the far side. Glass back out to center. Kicked back in there by Foster Nickel. The puck now bounced up ahead there to Tess. Boy, that looked close. And now wrestled down there as Fleet takes him down up ahead there to Haldenby. Haldenby flies into the zone quite recklessly. Into the near corner it goes, and the puck now lofted up ahead. Here's a chance for Bergeron. A backhander save made. There's a rebound chance in front. Hacking and whacking, and we got a whistle. And now we got a melee, and wait a minute, we had premature lampillation. There was a hard hit in front of the net. Emmons in there. And it looks like we might have some penalties coming up. Jones was in the middle of it. Seguin Lescarbeau got ran over like a train. Boy, just a traffic accident along the Mudbugs goal mouth. Boy, Ryan Burke looked like he had a bullseye on his back. He made lots of friends on the Lone Star bench last night. Giancarlo trying to get some order here. Oh, wow. Is that it? Is Ryan Burke the only one going in? Well, it appears that way. They only got Ryan Burke. Will Murphy's getting in there. That is a very civil conversation between Giancarlo and Will Murphy. Coach Suplee doesn't seem to mind, and the Mudbugs will go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. The penalty comes 8:52 into the opening period. Wait, Dan Wildfong's wondering why that faceoff's not deep in the offensive zone. And I think Lone Star's got an argument here. Power plays are usually have to be played in the offensive zone. That's awkward. That is a break there a little bit for the Mudbugs. That faceoff came out of the Mudbug zone. That's not the rule. When there is a power play, it always goes in the offensive zone. Play down there by Elliott. Seguin Lescarbeau. Along the far side, that's Tess who's got it. So the roughing is the call for Ryan Burke. Everything seems to sound good. We're glad that's the case. Along to the near side, Murakami played back into the Lone Star zone. First choice personnel penalty kill was very good last night after giving up an opening power play goal. Worked in, Zavernik across, looking for the back door. And the net comes off its mooring. The Brahmas overall power play, not the best. 7 for 71 on the season, 9.86%. The Mudbugs' first choice personnel penalty kill is 15%, 6 for 65 against. That's pretty darn good for Jason Soupy Campbell's baby. 1:15 remaining on Ryan Burke's roughing infraction, and Mudbugs fans looked quite perplexed that they didn't even that up. There was a lot of extracurricular going on that sequence as Haru hammers it all the way down. Coming up on the midway point of the opening period, I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from the shoebox. Scoreless finale of this two-game series, the Bugs and the Brahmas. Now through the middle, right side, that's Brock James. He'll work it in. Thrown back up top now. O'Terry's got it. Through the bumper, he looks. Now James, far circle shot, score. Through traffic, Brahmas lead 1-0. And Ryan Burke gives an Ushka look toward Giancarlo's way. Did not appreciate that being the only penalty, and Lone Star takes advantage. And for the second straight night, Lone Star gets the game's first goal. Boy, just a simple play. And they find James from the far circle, who jolts one past again Lescarbo. The goal comes at 10:06 of the opening period. O'Terry and Bergeron get the helpers. On the goal from James. And, Lone Star looking for more. Once again, James is fifth from O'Terry and Bergeron, and it comes at 10:05. First power play of the night, a success for Lone Star as they make quick work of Ryan Burke's roughing infraction. The puck now flipped through the neutral zone. Tess grabs it and he'll re-enter. And Ryan Burke had some choice words and nasty stare toward Giancarlo's way after that call came, and now we got a board that gets popped off. Boy, Will Murphy looks quite frustrated along that near corner. And we got a break in the action. 9:08 to go in the opening period. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the shoebox. Opening goal for Brock James, his fifth of the year on the power play. Gives the Brahmas the early 1-0 lead. Another lively crowd here at the shoebox. Borak with the steal, a shot blocked. It's a good block there by Haldenby, but Lone Star holds the zone. Shots are 8-1 in favor of Lone Star. This is exactly what Coach Soupy did not want. A storm, and it's heavy right now. Here comes Burke. And played back up top. It comes out of the zone. Litchard through the middle. Litchard will ladle it in. Same exact spot the Mudbugs were in last night as they gave up the game's first goal. They gave it up quite early and then rallied back. Now through the neutral zone, Haru will punch it in. He goes up top on Murakami with a hit there. Along to the far corner it goes. Holding the zone there is Marino. Ray Murakami, the 3-year Brahma in his final season as the captain. Now far side, a backhander, save made, rebound, score. Brahmas 2, Mudbugs nothing, and that's once again Les Carbeau wants back. The goal comes at 11:55 of the opening period. It's Charlie Masick, who has become a Mudbug killer early this season. Well, the Mudbugs have not had much going in this period, and now they're going to have to wake up. That was an initial save made there by Sagan Lescarbeau, and then Masick cleans it up for his second goal in this series from James and Ivan Zadvornik. That was a rebound that was pounced on there from Masick. Lone Star looking for more. Keskin Tepe, right point shot blocked in front there by Marino. Mudbugs down by a pair early in this game. 7:40 remaining in the first. Cook's got it along to the right side. Airmails it up ahead there to Hayden Nickel. He slows it down along the inboards. Mudbugs just looking for some zone time here to try to get something going. Along to the near corner it goes. Battling for it. Taken there by Justin Kerr. Mudbugs trying to get some pressure here. Along to the far side now. Taken there by Owen Kerr. He's got it. He'll gain the zone. Throw it up ahead, blocked, and now Fleet wants to run with it over to Vasilo. He'll scale it up ahead there to Emery. Here comes Emery. Gallops one and fires one wide of roll-offs, and it gets the protective netting for a break in the action. You know what they say about 2-goal leads? It is the most dangerous lead in hockey, and that's going to have to hold true here for the Mudbugs as they've given up a couple early. Now along the end boards, battling for it. Lone Star won the draw as the puck lobbed all the way down. Flagged down there by Haru. Haru gets tripped up. He was looking for a call. Battle along the end boards. Foster Nickel now battling for it. Emery now getting in there, trying to work it off the skates. Worked out free there by Emery. And now it goes right back into the wall. That's the Mudbugs. And now still tied up. It's Foster Nickel. Are they both going in? I believe Tess. They got Tess. I think they're both going in. That might be the right call. They're going to settle it down as Tess and Foster Nickel were tied up like a couple of high school sweethearts under the bleachers. They could not get off one another. I would know nothing about that. I didn't have any sweethearts, especially in high school. 6:27 remaining in the opening period. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. They got hot barbecue back. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beers, sports. Looks like it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. Mudbugs just want to have some good shifts, put some good shifts together, and get back in this game. Face off far, Mudbug blue line, won there by Haldenby. Far side, Haldenby. Worked in deep and intercepted there by Auteri. Auteri going to skate up around to the right side. They both go in for roughing. Far side. A little space here for Zadvernik, and the puck is punched out of trouble there. Good job there by Haldenby. 6 minutes remaining here in the opening period. 2-0 lead for the Brahmas. Here comes Murakami. Behind the Bugs net, thrown in front. And Vassilo grabs the loose change. And Vassilo lost the edge. Masick a shot. Stick save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. Zadvernik zips a shot. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbot as he tries to get settled in. .5:40 remaining here in the first period. 4-on-4 hockey. Another good crowd here at the Shoebox in North Richland Hills, Texas. Face-off tied up, and Lone Star cannot hold the zone. Played through the neutral zone, galloping back now is Keskintepi. Now through the middle there to James. James, far side, is going to take a U-turn back. A minute to go of 4-on-4 hockey. Mudbugs trying to take advantage of that. It's a little bit more ice to work with. Here comes Keskintepi. Along to the right side, slowed down there by Chase Murray. Along to the near side, that's Hayden Nickel who's got it. Nickel, who had a big goal last night. They're going to need some production probably from him tonight. A couple of captains, Fleet and Hayden Nickel, go pass to pass. And now Cook's got it to the far side up ahead. Here's Murray working it in as he'll knock it in behind the Brahmas zone, Brahmas net rather, along to the near corner. Battling for it there is Burke. And now trying to jump in there is Hayden Nickel, played to the right point, intercepted there by Justin Kerr. And it is taken there by Ingles. And now Ingles through the middle. He'll work it in now, right side, and he'll just rake it in. It goes into the near corner. Zadvernik slows it down there for Masick. Burke's got it. Aaron pass. Tess grabs it. Tess now, right point, played back up top, a shot blocked. Someone broke his stick, and now Litchard has it through the middle. No stick now for Isenberg. And the Mudbugs try to take advantage here. They will not be able to. Along to the near side. Oh, hard hit there by Jasser as he tries to lay the blow. Now Test shot, hit the post. That's a big clanker. And the Mudbugs needed that one. Boy, the Brahmas all over the Mudbugs like a cat on a ball of yarn. Along to the far side now, far half wall. Played back in deep there by Pyle. Far corner now, Jasser looks for it, the energy guy for the Bugs. Played around now, here's Jones. Far circle, and now Jasser tries to get in position. That's Jonah Jasser along to the far half wall. Battling for it. Park flipped up ahead there to Litchard. And now Fleet saying, you want to go? Here we go! We got to fight! It's Fleet! Another right hook! And he's locked up with Kralovec, and down they go! The captain had about enough of it, and Bo Kralovec, I believe, was in there for that particular reason. I don't think Liam Fleet seemed to mind. And we'll sort this out. Boy, usually Lone Star backs down from those type of bouts. Really, the last couple of seasons, Kralovec obliged. It wasn't much of a bout, as it didn't last very long, and both guys, I seemed to get one good blow in there. And now we'll get the official call here. Yeah, looks like the Mudbugs are going to have a Scott Powerline power play. And that might have been an instigator on Kralovec. Shots are 11-1 in favor of Lone Star. They have a 2-0 lead. So a face-off will come in deep into the Brahmas zone. It's a big moment here for the Mudbugs. They've only been able to get one shot on net in this game. Maybe they can improve on that and get back in this game. Hayden Nickel to take the draw. Sassenberry's going in to serve the penalty. Probably a 2 and a 10, it looks like, on Kralovec. I think a 5 and a 10 for Liam Fleet. Along to the near corner, Mudbugs trying to win that draw, played back up top. Oh, and an interception there by Zadvernik. And now here comes Masick trying to go through the seam. Now taken back. And now played back up top, intercepted there by Zadvernik. Here they come. Oh, good job along the back check. Taken down there was Marino. And now Haru's got it. They'll settle it down. 30 seconds gone by on the Scott Powerline power play. They had a couple of power play goals last night. They're going to need some more tonight as they get their first crack at it this evening. Overall on the Mudbugs power play, 11 for 73. Not terrible. It's been worse in years past. It's 15%. Along to the right side, Litchard will leak it into that near corner. Played down there by Haru. Played back up top. Murphy a blast, and he whistled it wide into the near corner. Played back. Haru a shot. Looking for a tip drill in front. It went wide. Along to the far corner. Hayden Nickel battling for it. Along the near corner now. Burke battling for it. And Hayden Nickel battles, and now Keskin Tepe in there. Held in there by Haru. Haru now fuels one in front. Played back up top to the left point. Murphy's got it. 35 seconds to go on the power play. Played down low there to Hayden Nickel. He'll let it go there for Burke. Burke takes a hard hit along the back. Along to the near corner. Bank back up top to Haru. Haru now on over to Litchard. Fires one toward the net. He shot it wide. And the ricochets out of the zone. 20 seconds to go on this power play. Puck touched into the near corner. Masick, oh, a hard hit. And now Masick gets hit hard, and we look like we got a whistle. And it's just an offside on Bugs hockey. Ryan Burke still talking about that last penalty with Giancarlo. Face off far, Brahmas blue, near blue, Brahmas blue line. One there by Lone Star as the puck is nailed all the way down, and that'll just about do it for the man advantage. 5-on-5 hockey. Mudbugs still with only one shot in this game. As the puck now lodged into the near corner. Parks stick tied up. Along to the far side, Sassenberry. And played back out to center. McKay along the near half boards, taken there by Perichka. 1 minute to go in the period. This has been a nightmarish opening period for the Bugs. They just want to get out of this with no further damage. Worked back in. Justin Kerr looking for some further damage. Along to the far corner. That's Kerr. Far half wall. Zadvernik behind him. Mudbugs just need to regroup here. Far half wall played back to the right point now. On, kicked around, and Emmons couldn't corral it. Played back out to center. As the puck now swatted back into the Mudbug zone. Murphy's got it off the stick, I believe, of Emery. Oh, and the Mudbugs trying to beat out icing, and they could not with 19 seconds remaining in the opening period. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Mudbugs will be back at it next weekend in Colorado. Be sure to join us from the Greeley Ice House. 8:15 Central Time. Next Friday night, we'll have all the action from the Mile High. Be lots of fun. The Bugs and the Grit. First time we're seeing the Grit this season. Emery to take the draw to the right of Sagan Lescarbot. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Emmons has it, left point, and kicked around off the skate of Murray. Now Emery up ahead there to Reed. Reed tried to drop it back, and now taken back by Lone Star. They have time. Bergeron up ahead there to Tess. Spun around. Far circle shot. Scores. It's Isenberg, and it's 3-0 Lone Star. Time of the goal comes at 19:58 of the opening period. And the mountain has gotten even more steeper for the two-time Robertson Cup champions. Boy, Lone Star made that look quite easy. Isenberg's first from Tess and Connor Bergeron at 19:58. And the Mudbugs are going to have a lot of work to do to climb back into this game. They are now down 3-0. Face-off dropped, one there by Lone Star, and that'll do it. In a disastrous opening period where the Mudbugs can only muster one shot on net, they find themselves trailing 3-0 after one period of play. Shots are 12-1 in favor of Lone Star. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my favorites, the always fun, hardworking, and of course Coach Soupy likes to call one of his energy guys, Bryce Boucher of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Boucher, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
Talk about how this experience so far has been for you in Shreveport.
Oh, I love it down here, just the atmosphere and the rink and the guys, the coaches, the city, and just the people. It's a real good time, and I feel like it's one of the best programs to play for.
Has it been a big jump from where you were last year, and where were you last year, and kind of the differences between that and of course, this?
Oh, yeah. So I was at Big B Coffee AAA last year, and it's definitely a big jump, the pace of play and just, a lot of guys are just better, everyone is getting better, and obviously you have to be pretty good to play in the league, so you're just playing against better competition all the time.
And you got a phone call from one of our guys, Michael Gretton?
Yeah. I got a call from Gratz, and he did recruit me here. And then I had a call of Soupy the next day, and I pretty much sold it from there.
And are those phone calls about how great the organization is, two-time Robertson Cup champions? How does that all kind of what was kind of painted out in front of you about this organization? What attracted you most about it?
Yeah, so the phone call that I had with Gratz, he kind of just explained about the fans and the coaches and how it's a good program, and obviously I liked it because 3,000 fans is definitely something different, and just everything the guys do for the city and what the city does for the team too, it's just felt like a really good place to play and a positive environment. And
of course the over 90 guys at camp, but you did know somebody. You did play with somebody who's currently on this team, and who was that? Sutton
Murray, yeah. I played with him my first year of 18U.
Did you guys kind of reconnect?
Yeah, I mean, that was the first year I met him, and kind of instantly just became friends, and we stayed in touch, obviously, all year, and he was, super excited when I signed here, and I was happy because I was well, I get to come down and play with my buddy again,
And I mean, Coach Soupy calls you one of your energy guys, and I know it's not easy being in and out of the lineup, and I know you've been in and out of the lineup. How tough is that from, maybe a spot where you were before, where you were always in the lineup, to not be in the lineup, and of course to be in the lineup, be ready to go at certain times? How tough is that to manage?
Yeah, it's pretty hard, because obviously everyone wants to be on the ice, but when it happens, you kind of just gotta stay positive and keep rooting the boys on, because you're still part of the team, and but yeah, it's pretty hard. If it happens, you just got to keep working and keep proving that you can play. That's really all.
You reminded me of one of these very laid back guys, fun guy on the road trip, guy in the the bus learning the ropes of these long bus rides. Then I see you on the ice tied up with Borgalt last series. It was kind of one of those weird tie-ups where you guys are kind of untangled, and you're trying to get untangled, and all of a sudden I think he throws a few punches. Kind of just talk about that whole sequence, because saw a side of you that had a little fire, and then somebody kind of hopped around your back, and you were kind of handicapped, but you didn't seem to care.
Yeah, so Hato just got in a fight, and I got bumped up with another line, so I was pretty excited to go out, and we got wrapped up, and we kind of fell, and he had my arm, so I was trying to pull off of him, and
you weren't trying to cause any trouble there.
Not at first, and then I picked him up to let go, and kind of just kept grabbing me, and he wrapped his legs, so and then he threw a punch, so I was all right, well, I guess we're just gonna go here, and
with him down and you in great position.
Yeah, well, the other guy had a pretty good position on me too, so but yeah, I kind of just sprawled into a little fight there. But
is that feistiness kind of part of your game from years past too?
Oh yeah, for sure. Being a smaller guy, I've always been kind of a jerk on ice, but, you know, it's just part of my game, I guess.
And not a jerk off the ice, right?
No, not at all, no.
How you liking these long road trips? I know some of these bus rides are long. We've also had a few breakdowns. We've had some adventurous bus tags, I would have to say. But talk about, I'm sure you're not used to these long bus rides. How's it been so far?
I like it. You know, it's fun being around all the guys for such a long time and just having fun, and then going playing games and going out to eat and bus tag, which I did fall and get tagged one time, which was embarrassing, but, you know.
Did you get hurt?
Cut my knee open, but we're not going to talk about that. But, no, it's a great time, like, just being around all the guys and just bonding, and especially this next one coming up, 3 weeks, it's going to be fun, though, for sure.
We're talking to Bryce Boucher of the Shreveport Mudbugs here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First and Admission Show with the last name of Boucher. You know, it's been talked about. You kind of get the whole water boy references of Bobby Boucher and all that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I remember the first time I met my billets were like, Bobby Boucher. I was like, well, that's actually my middle name. And, you know, it kind of just, people hear Boucher and instantly throw Bobby under it, which, I mean, it's not a bad name to have, though.
No, it's a great movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. Love that movie.
And you think about your background. You're from Michigan. How did you get into hockey? Because you told me you really were the first in your family to get into the sport.
Yeah, I think most of it was my dad just like coming and skating with me when I was younger, and then from there it kind of just spiraled into like playing on a team and kind of fell in love with it. So ever since that, really, I just stuck with it and still enjoy it to this day.
Did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I played lacrosse and baseball.
Yeah, lacrosse seems to be the popular, I guess, second sport for a lot of hockey players. Is it very? Do you see the similarities between the two?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can. It's physical, and you got a stick in your hand, obviously, and just, you know, the positions are kind of the same a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I do know a lot of guys that play hockey that also play lacrosse for their schools.
That's Bryce Boucher of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thank you so much for the time, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First and Admission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning, along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Nitech Sports Center. The Brahmas on top of the Mudbugs 3-0. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. The Mudbugs have made a goaltending change. Elliot Sagan-Lescarbeau started the game. He goes 20 minutes, and now Carson Dorfman will enter in search for a spark for the Mudbugs. And maybe it's what the Mudbugs needed, was just to get something going and try to turn this around, and maybe Dorfman can provide just that. Dorfman's numbers overall 4-3 with a 2.71 goals against and an .892 save percentage. He wants to change that, and he has a chance to do it here and help the Mudbugs get back in this game as we have 40 minutes left in it, as the Mudbugs want to just claw back in this. All they got to do is just start chipping away. Face-off tied up, and it's won there by Lone Star. Mudbugs skate from right to left. Off the stick of Borek, slowed down there by Dorfman. And we got a whistle. Oh, it's an icing on Lone Star? Oh, wow. Thought that was off the stick of Borek, and Dan Wildfong is absolutely infuriating behind that Lone Star bench, and Giancarlo admitted he made a mistake. Now the face-off's going to come right back in deep into the Bug zone. That does happen from time to time. A mistake. And a face-off will go right back to the left of Dorfman. Dorfman in this game after Elliot Sagan-Lescarbeau has been pulled. Mudbugs trying to get back in this game. You need to start mustering some more shots, down by 3. Along to the near corner, Capello has it. Played back to the right point, Murakami. Murakami now near circle, on over Capello. A shot blocked in front. And now along to the far corner. Battling for it. Hayden Nickel now along to the right side. His pass blocked, played back out to center. Chopped at. And now held up a little bit there is Murphy. Getting headlocked there by Owen Kerr. Mudbugs just trying to get one here, just to give their Mudbugs bench some belief. Now played back to Murakami. Murakami going to take it all the way down into his own zone. Terry guns a pass up off the stick of Justin Kerr. In deep it goes into the Mudbug zone. Long change for both teams. Lone Star on top, 3-0. Jasser in there along in the near corner. One out free there by Bergeron. Now turnaround. James now in deep to test. Thrown through the slot. And it's off the stick of James, off the far side boards and back out to center. Looked like Dorfman got tripped up as he lost his footing. Now Rolovs, who's got the one save shutout going on right now. Oh, a hard hit as Haru goes down and Lone Stars comes in off sides. There was a hit after the whistle. Did Ryan Burke get roughed up? Looked like he went down, and he is slow to get back up. Do we have a penalty coming up here? I think we do. This one's going to go against Brian Jones. We'll get the call. It's an interference infraction. Boy, this is what the Mudbugs have badly needed to get back on the Scott Powerline power play. $1:35 into the second. Face off to the left of Rolos. One there by the Bugs. Oh, that one slapped toward the net there by Marino. It got blocked as the puck now laced all the way down. Slowed down there by Dorfman. He'll go to his buddy Hayden Nickel. Now Haru will drift it and lay it on back to Marino. He'll lay it on back. Now back to Marino. To the right side. Handled there by Hayden Nickel. He'll thread it on net. Save made there by Rolovs. And he wants to hold on to it. 1:35 remaining on this Scott Powerline power play. The second of the night for Bugs hockey. Second period brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Face off, right wing circle. Halden B will take it. Face off tied up. One there by the Bugs. Burke's got it along the right point. Over to Park. Park's got it. Park will drop it off. No, he lets it go, and Park will keep it. On over to Burke now. Burke, left point, over to Park. Park now swings it around far side. Vassilo, a ripper. And a save made there by Rolovs. But the Mudbugs getting the last couple of shots on net. As they just want to start to put a little bit more pressure on Lone Star. And get Rolovs, just get him some work. Face off to the left of Rolovs. Haldenby tied up, wins the draw. Burke, a shot blocked. And it ricochets all the way down. Masic's going to go flag it down. A shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Dorfman. Routine stop made there for him as he's into the game to start the second. Now to the right side. Worked in there to Vassilo. Vassilo's got it. Vassilo will work it to the point. On over to Murphy. Murphy now sets it up to the right point. Vassilo over to Murphy. Murphy now sets it into the far corner. Now he works it back up top to Vassalo. Right point, over to the left point there to Burke. Burke now will just pirouette around, and now he'll just cycle it in down low. Slowed down there by Haldenby. He'll go around the horn there to Murphy. Murphy now over to Burke. Burke's got it through the bumper. He's looking for a shot here. Now to the far circle. He tried to find Vassalo's stick. Had a little too much steam on it. Now Vassalo back up top. Burke in front. Back door. Oh, that stick was tied up. He had Litchard along the back door. That's a good stick tie up there by Ingles. Now along to the far corner. Throw, far circle shot. Goes wide of Roloffs. That was a shot there by Litchard. Down to 15 seconds to go on the man advantage. Mudbugs just looking for a sign of life. Vassalo holds the zone. Played back up top to Murphy. The penalty about to come to an end. Right point now, Murphy over to Vassalo. Snaps a shot. Right pad save made there by Rose. Another shot there by Burke is blocked. And now Burke's got it. They hold the zone. Far circle, mishandled there by Vassalo. Mudbugs got some looks there. Shots now 14-4 in favor of Lone Star. Looks like a too many men. This one's going against Lone Star, I believe. And the Mudbugs will go right back on the man advantage. It's brought to you by Scott Powerline, but you know that. Stop by the Swamp Shack to get your new Mudbugs merchandise, jerseys, apparel, and much more. They're open on Hall home game days and during the week, Monday through Friday. Just give us a call at 318-635, or check that, 318-636-7094. It's going to be Sassenberry, who likes to serve these penalties, on the bench. Face off in the right wing circle. Hayden Nickel to take it. Face off one there by Hayden Nickel. Now right point there to Marino. Mudbugs trying to get one here. Marino, shot toward the net. Save made there by Roloffs as the puck now is banked all the way down. Haru will race back to the far side. There to Park, now along to the left side there to Marino. Dropped off for Cook, but it was too far for him. Taken there by Bergeron. He'll wheel it around the far side boards and all the way down. Dorfman slows it down. And Haru will gallop up the ice along to the left side. He'll gain the zone, but didn't do it cleanly. And Auteri tried to get it out, held in there by Marino. And now taken there by Auteri. Good stick, and that was a temporary hold-in. And now taken back by Masick. Masick coming in. Good stick there by Haru. Mudbugs got some numbers back the other way. Here comes Vassalo, and he gets tied up. Vassalo toward the net. Save made to the near corner. Haldenby through the slot. Burke a shot blocked in front into the near corner. Vassalo waits. Played back up top to Burke. Here's Murphy. Murphy over to Burke. Burke now, far circle. Litchard couldn't handle it. Good poke job there by Auteri. Back the other way. Here comes Zadvernik. He's outnumbered. And Zadvernik held on to it. A shot toward the net. Save made there by Dorfman, and he has to cover it up. Boy, the Mudbugs had Roloffs down and out, and they had a couple of Brahmas in front of them. They were trying to set up a screen. And the Mudbugs had a good grade A chance to try to break through on that one. 5:13 gone by here in the second. Lone Star 3, Shreveport nothing. Face off deep into the Mudbug zone. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from the shoebox. A tough first period for the Bugs. A better second period, but they've got to get on the board here. Oh no, a penalty coming up to Marino, and he can't believe it. You know, the officials have been consistent on that interference call. I know Marino doesn't like it, but it's been going both ways this weekend. And Giancarlo has stuck by that. Marino could not get out of that lane that Lone Star was entitled to. 4-on-4 hockey for 35 more seconds, and then Lone Star will go on a power play. Face-off one there by the Bugs. They got to take advantage here. 4-on-4 time. Murray up ahead there to Deeb. Deeb through the middle. Deeb waits, gains the zone along to the right side. Play back up top. Chase Murray waits, snaps one toward the net, right in the bread basket of Roloffs, and he'll hold on to it. Speaking of bread baskets, Logan's Roadhouse, proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Oh, I love those rolls, and why don't you? Logan's Roadhouse, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. The rolls are not on the Chet Yoder diet plan, but every once in a while I participate. Face off along to the left wing circle. Hayden Nickel will take it. 14:24 remaining here in the second. The Bugs trail this one 3-0. Face off one there by Nickel. Over to Park. Park powers one toward the net. Oh, off the mask of Roloffs, who's got the 7-save shutout going right now here at the shoebox. Boy, that 1-7 has jumped up for the Bugs, and now Lone Star's on the power play. Masick guides it in behind the Bugs net. Murphy off into the near side boards, and now Murakami across there to Zadverniak, touched in front, a bouncer, and it's shoveled out of trouble there by Foster Nickel. Held in there by Sassenberry. He gets hit hard. Looked like that puck came out. And no, held in. Now caught there by Cook. And the Mudbugs can't clear. And now they do. Good stick there by Cook to deflect it back out to center. Gained back in here by Murakami. He'll work it in. Thrown across now. Far side to the far corner now. Borak works it in deep. He runs in to Foster Nickel, and the puck is cleared all the way down. 30 seconds to go on Marino's interference infraction. 7 minutes gone by here in the second. The Brahmas 3, the Bugs nothing. Power play still for Lone Star. First choice personnel penalty kill for 15 more seconds. Park cannot chisel it out. Held in there by James. James loses his footing. Mudbugs want to go. And Haru trying to jump the zone, and Oteri got back. And now back the other way. Uh-oh. Bergeron off the stick of Justin Kerr into the near corner. 5-on-5 hockey. Marino's out of the box. Into the near corner it goes. Borak fighting for it. One out free there by Burke. Boy, the Mudbugs need Ryan Burke to get going. They need a spark from him. He had a good game last night. They're going to need another one from him tonight. They need their best players to come up big here as they try to come back on their arch rival. Off to the far side now. Haru works it around to the right side. Oh, checked along the back there was McKay. He didn't appreciate that. And now along to the right side, that's Owen Kerr. He'll float it up ahead there for Capello, but it was too far. Murphy's got it to the left side. Puck lofted back out to center there by McKay. Oh, a hard hit as Emmons goes down. Now, along to the near side, Isenberg, who had the latest Brahmas goal, will control it behind the Brahmas net. He'll go to the near side there to Emmons. Emmons now along to the near side. Mudbugs try to push here and steal. Do they have a chance? Parichka, shot blocked. Along to the far corner. Good forecheck here by the Mudbugs looking for a steal. The Slovakian Parichka's got it along to that far corner. Played back to the right point. Held in there by Murphy. Murphy comes out of the zone. He didn't like that, so he decided to reset. Boy, I don't know if Coach Soupy liked that one bit. Played back to Murphy off the skate of Tess, and it deflects out of play. .8:59 gone by here in the second. Shots 15-7 in favor of Lone Star. 3-0 lead for Brahmas hockey. You want to celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond, you can. Private party room, private ice time are available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 and ask for the very lovely Miss Lauren. Celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Face-off was won there by Lone Star, but the Mudbugs take it. Now Emery will just squeeze it in along the end boards, and now the puck is knifed back out to center, now lobbed on net there by Haru, gloved down there by Roloffs, off to the far side boards. Mudbugs cannot hold the zone. Uh-oh, here comes Masick, tried to get it across there to Borak. It got blocked off there by Haru and Vassilo. Now Vassilo through the middle. He'll push it up ahead onto his stick, but Keskintepe cut that lane off. Far side, Park was lining up Masick for a riveting blow, and he just missed. Now along to the near corner. Maybe that's what the Mudbugs need, just one big hit to get them back in this game. Park played across to the far side there to Litchard. He'll go ahead and caress that baby in. Into the far corner it goes along the end boards. Good push here by Murphy, but it's held and taken back out there by Jones. Intercepted there by Burke. Here comes Litchard. He's got his buddy Burke with him. Shot toward the net there by Litchard. Blockered away there by Roloff. Shot there by Murphy gets blocked. And now Lone Star wants to run back the other way. They got Borak. They got Pyle. They got Jones. Here comes Jones into the near corner. Oh, a hard hit across the face. And down goes Burke, and he's barking for a call toward Giancarlo's way. Now behind the Mudbugs bench. Or behind the Mudbugs net, rather. Now across there to Burke. Burke will just lay it in behind the Brahmas net. 9:15 to go here in the second. The Mudbugs trying to climb the mountain. They're down 3-0. To climb a mountain, you got to jump on a pedestal first. Along the near corner. Good steal there by Cook. Cook trying to make something happen. Getting help there by Marino. Doing some dirty work down low with the Bugs. Trying to grind one out. Along the end boards. Oh, the Mudbugs can't hold the zone. Now Haru will take a U-turn back behind his own net. Stretch pass. Missed everybody. But it was deflected. Now Hayden Nickel on the far half wall, bodied around there by McKay. McKay trying to get one on net. And now Bergeron touches it around along the near side boards. And now far side, Auteri rips it into the Bug zone. Far side there to Tess, to the right of Dorfman. Haru trying to knock it out of trouble, and now intercepted. Tess intercepted there by Haru. Haru through the middle. Here comes Haru as he spanks it in. McKay looking for an opportunity. Uh-oh, back the other way. 2-on-1 on transition. Here's Tess across, back to Tess. He couldn't handle it cleanly, and he gets hit hard along the end boards. Far circle shot goes wide of Dorfman. Now Eisenberg down low there to Tess. Tess now along to the far corner. On over to Capello. Capello dropped off. On over to Emmons. Emmons now. Far circle shot blocked in front. Now high slot. Capello a shot. Smothered up there by Dorfman. He covers up on the rebound. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. Well, if you're looking for moral victories in this period, the Mudbugs have not given up any more goals. They just want to try to grind one out in these last 7:25, try to get one back, go into the second intermission down by 2. That would be promising for Coach Soupy right now if you're looking at small victories here. Shots now are 15-8 overall. We get a break in the action. 7:25 to go here in the second. 3-0 Brahmas. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Night Tech Sports Center. 3-0 lead for Lone Star. Shots in this period alone, though, in favor of the Mudbugs, 7-3. Boy, Coach Soupy would love to just get one here and at the very least go into the second intermission locker room dish down by 2. Stick around with the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We'll tell you all about it. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face off to the right of Dorfman. Face off tied up, and it was won there by Lone Star. And Emery will get another chance at it. Well, you have to like the way this second period has unraveled for the Mudbugs right now. They've really had some positive shifts. Can they turn that into goals? Off the far side window, played back out to center. It's a good job there by Fleet, and now the puck is dished back in there by Capello along to the near corner. Grabbed there by Jasser, takes a hard, rather, that is Jasser into the far corner now. Oh, hard check. And now through the middle. Mudbugs trying to get it back out to center, they do. Taken there by Jasser. Jasser gains the zone. Here comes Jasser. Along to the far corner, he'll touch it in deep. Along to the far corner now, taken away, and here's Owen Kerr. Back out to center, up ahead there to Justin Kerr. Justin Kerr, a backhander blocked in front. Now lofted, held in there by Zadvernik. On over to Capello, played back out to center. Now Ingles will ring it around the rosy to the far corner. Now Masick intercepted. Here comes Litchard. Held up a little bit. He tried to blow the seam. And now right back in. Across off the stick of Ingles as he tried to get one on net. Coming up on the 6-minute mark of the second period. Off to the far side. Now to the right point. Now to the top of the point. Shot there by Keskintepe. Shot score. That was through traffic from Borak. And it beats Dorfman through traffic. Brahmas 4, the Mudbugs nothing. .5:59 remaining in the second. The Mudbugs are now down 4-0.
Goal scored by number 58, Matthias Borak.
Borak gets the goal.
By number 64, Alex
Keskintepe
Bryce Ingles.
and Bryce Ingles get the helpers.
14:01 of the second period. Again, Bryce goal, and 58 Borak the assist, the 64 Keskintepe and 21 Ingles. 14:01.
5:35 remaining here in the second. Mudbugs got to keep working. Played back out to center. Now along the net, backhander. Save made there by Dorfman. Mudbugs work it out free. Now to the near side there to James through the middle. That one squeezes past into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs just need some kind of glimmer of hope here. Along to the far side. Shots are 18-8 in favor of Lone Star. Along to the near side. Marino, far side there to Haru. Pushing and shoving. Marino's in there. Fighting for it. Marino still in there. Foster Nickel now tied up with his man. And now Haru off the far side window all the way down. This is going to be icing on Bugs hockey. With 4:24 remaining here in the second, the Mudbugs needed a breather. That's why Haru took that icing call. .24 remaining in the second. Lone Star 4, Shreveport nothing. Face-off tied up, one there by the Bugs, shot toward the net. That's a left pad save made there by Dorfman. And it deflects into the protective netting. Mudbugs gonna haul out Jonah Jasser. Gonna try to get some life into this game. He's one of the energy guys for the Mudbugs. Face-off tied up. Along to the near side. Murray off the near side boards back out to center. Ingles up off the stick of Reed. In deep into the Shreveport zone. Played to McKay. Played back out to center. Jasser through the middle to the right side there to Reed. Reed toward the net. He was looking for Jasser. Along to the near corner now. Play to the left point. Murray. A shot gets blocked in front there by Justin Kerr. Goes all the way down into the Mudbug zone. Now along to the near corner. Battling for it. Now a shot toward the net there as Jasser looked like he went down awkwardly. Boy, this game might get a little bit more uglier as the score a little lopsided for the Mudbugs right now. 3.5 remaining here in the second. Murray to the near side there to Jasser, takes a hard hit back out to center. Played back out to center, and now Jasser and Ingles have a few words with each other. Along the end boards, battling for it now is Zadvernik behind the Mudbugs net. Played back up top to the right point, Murakami. He'll go ahead and steer it in behind that Bugs net. Far side there to Masick. Hard check along the far side. And now Zadvernik dropped off, shot toward the net, and that goes wide on a shot there by Oteri. Played back out to center, McKay will go ahead and sling it in to the near corner now, taken there by Borak through the middle there to Murakami. Zadvernik gets his possession poked at there by Park. And now Murphy through the middle, up ahead there to Vassilo. Vassilo kind of bodies it in. And now onto the stick of Deeb. Deeb played back to the right point there to Park. Park now looking for a sign here and on over to Murphy. And Murphy holds the zone. Murphy into the near corner. Centering feed gets blocked. And now Murphy again. Turnaround shot. And that one went wide. And now we got a whistle as the net's off its mooring. Latest goal in this game belongs to Matthias Borak. Face off along the left wing circle. And now the puck is rammed in. Dorfman's going to play behind his own net. And now Murakami, far side, played back out to center. 90 seconds to go here in the second. Uh-oh. Looks like a penalty's coming up. Tess is down. He got hit hard. Oh, wait a minute. Stick is tied up on Haru. And I think Amy Baker's going to have to get onto the ice. I don't think anybody's going to. Oh, no, they do got a trainer. Boy, a hard hit upstairs on Tess in front of the Brahmas bench. The penalty comes 18:33 into the second. Lone Star back on the man advantage. First choice personnel penalty kill. We'll get back to work. And if they ever needed a stop, it's here to stop the bleeding in this game. Tess is going back into the locker room. He'll take an early trip ahead of the team. Face off in deep into the Mudbug zone. To the left of Dorfman. Face off tied up, one there by Lone Star. They have it, Oteri. He has it to the right point. On to Borak, who's got a goal tonight. Over to Oteri. Oteri back to Borak, far half wall. Now to the far circle there to Bergeron. He'll drop it off to Borak. Played back up top of the point. Now to the right point there to James. James a shot. Save made there by Dorfman through traffic. Now to the far corner. Justin Kerr played back up top, and Oteri will settle it down along the left point. Now to the right point. Less than a minute to go in the second. Shot toward the net. Whistles wide of Dorfman. Now along to the far half wall. Park, now played, held in there by Oteri. Here's James, jolts one in front, score. Off the skate and stick of Bergeron. It's a power play goal. Brahmas 5, the Mudbugs nothing. It's another power play goal. And that one belongs to Bergeron. Bergeron second from James and Oteri. And this one's starting to get a little ugly, folks. Shots are now 20-8. Oh, we had a close barn burner last night. And this one is starting to slip away from the Mudbugs' hands right now. A backhander on net. Glove save made there by Dorfman. And now somebody went down along that far corner. Well, it looked like it was Avon Pyle.
and 1914 was period number 2.
Now played off to the near side. Now along to the left side. Oh, hard hit. Played off to the far side. Up ahead there to Reed. Reed, a soft dribbler on net. As Roloffs has got the shutout going. He's only faced 8 shots in this game. Hard hit up top, and we got a fallen Brahma. And he is laying onto the ice. Play goes on to the near corner. And they're going to need the trainer once again onto the ice. With 8 seconds remaining in the second. Well, we got more John. What? Look out. That's Logan Murphy doing his best Carla Zernis imitation on top of the boards. That's the Brahmas assistant coach. Boy, that was a freak train coming right at. Trying to get the fallen Brahma there. I don't think a penalty was called on the play initially. It looked like he went up top. Boy, and he is not moving. There is a handful of Brahmas. Boy, and now they're looking at the head area. And that is always a dangerous part of this body. Giancarlo did not see any wrongdoing there. Boy, and Lone Star could get themselves in trouble here. They're jawing away at Giancarlo right now. And Dan Wildfong slamming the entrance door. And now Michael Hill starting to pop off at Dan Wildfong. Michael Hill, the Mudbugs associate head coach, now getting in a verbal fray there. And the Mudbugs bench now wanting Dan Wildfong to get rung up for an unsportsmanlike conduct. Mudbugs looking for any kind of sign of life here. Boy, it is testy on both sides of the benches here. And very rarely do you see Michael Hill getting involved behind that Mudbugs bench, but he spewed out something toward Dan Wildfong's direction. Those are a couple of former friends, a student-teacher relationship, as Dan Wildfong employed Michael Hill in one day and age, and Michael Hill learned how to coach to the guy that he is today thanks to Dan Wildfong. Amy Baker comes in for support. This is serious, folks. That's Brian Jones who's down. And now Amy Baker racing on to the locker room. We'll take a quick break and then bring you more here from the NITEC Sports Center. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the shoebox. You know it's bad when Amy Baker, the Mudbugs athletic trainer, is onto the ice. It is Brian Jones who's down. They have the stretcher out. And Boy, I don't like to speculate injuries, but they are looking around the head area of what looks like Brian Jones. And now they're going to need players' help to carry him. Keskintepe's there. Jaden Carter, the Brahmas equipment manager, racing to get the stretcher onto the ice. Boy, this is a dangerous time. This brings me back to when Logan Gotinsky got knocked out of a game a couple of years ago. He had to be carried onto a stretcher. And luckily, he was okay. This might be a precautionary move as well. With 8 seconds remaining in the second. Boy, you never want to see a player get injured. These are one of the most realist moments in this game of hockey. Looks like they're going to take him across the ice to my left. Lots of concerned faces, of course, for Brian Jones. It was Jonah Jasser who came around the far side and came up top on Brian Jones. And in defense of Jasser, he was going for that puck, and you're playing the game at 100 miles per hour. It's a little easier for us to say, a little harder for him. Dan Walfong was ready to unhinge that entrance door. He was disgusted at the officials. Wait a minute. Lone Star's going into the locker room. The Mudbugs are staying put here. Are they just calling off this second period? Well, whatever memo Lone Star got, Shreveport's looking for one, and now Carson Dorfman going to skate up around center ice, try to figure out what's going on. Now Dan Walfong's onto the ice now for Lone Star. We'll take another break and then bring you more here from the shoebox. It's 5-0 Brahmas. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Frank Trezera, the owner of the Lone Star Brahmas, trying to settle things down as the fans were coming across the rail and jawing at the Mudbugs players. It was Jonah Jasser who delivered the hit from that right side, and they targeted him. But things can get a little crazy at times here in a hockey game. And at the very least, they seem like Brian Jones is at least going to come out, and they're just going to end the second period right now. Boy, there was a crazy Brahmas fan. Then there was a young lady to my left who came out with her opinions, and she's had a few cold ones. And it got a little ugly as far as on the verbal department, but the Mudbugs held their composure, did not respond back, and that's not what you want to do in a situation like this. So we will go into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show after this injury to Brian Jones. Mudbugs and the Brahmas all off the ice. We'll be back with more after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janu from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing, as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5, and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You know, you've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures, as compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their. Yeah, but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right, but and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it, but. My 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept Care Credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of how to relieve anxiety, but it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who our age haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
As Dr. Emil Janou, thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages in the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janou, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our fifth season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom sleep shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just, again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think they're ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment. If you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, just give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Nitech Sports Center as the shoebox became very emotional at the end of the second as Jonah Jasser ran into Brian Jones, and Jones took an awkward hit along that far boards and had to be stretchered out. I don't have any update on Brian Jones, but we hope he's okay. And there is a lot of lip service going on between the Brahmas and the Mudbugs right now. Hank Reed's in there. Michael Hill was a participant in the second period for those kinds of conversations. He's not here in the third. And Dan Wildfong's got the murderous stare toward the Mudbugs bench. Boy, this could get ugly. Third period about to get underway, brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. I think the officials are trying to warn them both. Hey, look, we got a period to play here. 8 seconds left in this second period, going to be commence. Now along to the far side, shot there by Cook. In deep, pushing and shoving now. And a hard cross check along the back, and here we go. We got a fight. It's Marino, a right hook, another right hook. Here we go. He's locked up with Ingles. We expected this at the buzzer, and now Marino getting walloped at. Marino trying to get his hand free. Another right hook. We got a goalie fight. Here we go. Carson Dorfman and Devs Roloffs at center ice. A right hook by Dorfman, and he takes him down. There's still more punching going on. Roloff's going after Dorfman. You expected this. As all hell has broken loose here at the Nitech Sports Center. That's our first goalie fight since Gustav's Gregals back in the 2017-2018 season. Dorfman's done. Rolovs is done. Daniel Haru's in. And Elliot Sagan-Lescarbeau is back in. Uh-oh. Hayden Nickel went into that Brahmas bench. And now there's gloves all over the ice. This looks like a hockey player's bedroom right now. Boy, Carson Dorfman decided to take matters into his own hands and square up with Devs Roloffs. It didn't last that long, but it was great theater as the second period now officially comes to an end. And for Carson Dorfman and Devs Roloffs, well, there will be automatic suspensions. From the league, it'll be 5 games from what the rule book says. Dorfman doesn't seem to care unless the officials waive that off. Now we got to get this all figured out. Marino and Ingles will sit. And this is one of the rare times you see the original starting netminder back in the game. That's Elliot Sagan-Lescarbeau. Boy, shades of Gustav's Gregals as Carson Dorfman gets involved in a goalie fight. And now we've had 2 goalie fights in our 8-year history.
5 minutes for fighting plus a game misconduct and the conclusion of the second period. Again, Mudbugs heavily
So 5 and a gamer for Carson Dorfman. And now we're into the third. Face off tied up, one there by the Bugs, and we're underway here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. A 5 and a gamer for Dev's roll-offs. Now play it around to the near side. Hard check now, Parichka. Played back out to center. Parichka skates in. He'll pulverize it on net. Daniel Haru makes the save. Daniel Haru, no relation to Logan Haru, as Daniel Haru makes the glove save. Liam Fleet now sharing some pleasantries toward Kravelik's way. Those two tied it up what seemed like a long time ago. Face off tied up. Litchard behind the Brahmas net. Now played around. Masick off the skate of Zadverniak. Now to the right side there to Masick. Masick skates in, looking for the short side, and now taken there by Haldenby. Played back out to center. Puck now nailed off the far side glass all the way down. Sagan Lescarbeau, who was the starter, back in this game after Carson Dorfman's tussle with roll-offs. Here comes Masick, dropped off to Zadverniak. And he was trying to find the back door, and it ricochets back out to center. And now we got to push it and shove it in front of the Mudbugs bench. Haldenby and Masick now. And Masick's going in. And now Haldenby and Capello having a few words. Boy, the officials are going to have to get a grip on this game. And now Rear Murakami starting to give Haldenby some lip service. Haldenby's going in as well. They're going to even this up. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, they're both going to be gone. Or is it just Masick? No, it's just Masick. Yeah, this is what Giancarlo's trying to do. He's trying to make an example, and he's trying to slow this down because he knows that this game's going to get way out of hand if you just start calling 5s and 10s. Oh, wait a minute. Masick's still on the Brahmas bench. Oh, what's this all about? Well, we got to sort this out now, and that's what Hayden Nichols trying to figure out. They're going to get this sorted out in just a second. Oh, hey, Nichols telling him Masick's still on the bench. Why is he? Boy. Not sure what was transpired there, but Haldenby's the only penalty in that sequence. Lone Star on the power play. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice. Slashing is the only call on Haldenby. Played around now to the right point. James now in deep. Played off the far side boards back out to center. Now played. Oh, good stick there by Murphy to bang it all the way down. Now played around to the near side. Borak will take a U-turn back. Borak along the left side, tripped up there by Litchard. Boy, Giancarlo is going to have to start ejecting some players if he wants to send a message and try to slow this frivolous extracurricular activity to a minimum, because we still have 17:38 left in this game. And if you remember Jason Soupy Campbell as a player, you know it's going to get gritty and it could get a little ugly at times. Same thing with Dan Wildfong, and the way he played the game is the way he coaches it. Stolen away. Oh, hey, Nickel tried to grab it. Now played back out to center, along to the left side. Coming in deep now. Here's Zavernick throwing around far side. All good stick there by Murphy. Played back out to center. And now Masick pushes Hayden Nickel. He didn't want any of it. Charlie Masick making a lot of friends on the Mudbugs bench as he went after Haru. And Haru said, look, come after me again. And Masick just hurt himself trying to injure Haru. Masick's going in. He's going into the locker room. And the trainer will follow him. Logan Haru's one of those guys you can set off. Allenby now out of the box. Through the neutral zone. Shot toward the net goes wide of Sagan Lescarbot. Along to the near corner. Tied up now to the left point to Murakami. Shot toward the net goes wide of Sagan Lescarbot. As the puck now is batted back out to center there by Litcher. Taken there by Haldenby. Here comes Haldenby. One man to beat. As Lone Star's got a combined shutout going between Devs Rolovs and Daniel Haru. Along the near side now. Keskin Tepe far side, and we got a whistle. Pushing and shoving it now. Here's Park. He's tied up. McKay's in there. Reed's in there. And more pushing and shoving. Murakami and McKay tied up now. Well, somebody asked me, what's the next thing you want to see after a goalie fight? It would definitely be Jason Soupy Campbell and Dan Wildfong going at it. But the best bet is that likely, and I mean 99.999%, will not happen. We got stuff transpiring in the stands now. Gravelik's going in. Park's going in. Both teams logging in some minutes in the sin boxes. They call it the sin bins, rather. The Mudbugs are going to get a power play out of this as Capello's now in the box. Well, if the Mudbugs can get a goal here, maybe they could try to get back in this game. Want to try to get on the board here. Face off. Tied up and held in there by Haru. And now it gets the high glass, goes out of play. And we got a whistle. Coach Soupy yelled at Haru to come back to the bench for some special instructions. Face off along the near Brahmas blue line. Mudbugs on the Scott Powerline power play. 5-0 lead in favor of the Brahmas. Face off one there by Lone Star, and they're able to level it all the way down. Sagan Lescarbot in his second stint in net tonight. Slows it down there for Haru through the middle, dropped off to Murphy. Now to the right side there to Cook up off the stick of Hayden Nickel, who took a high stick across the face, it looked like, from Emmons. Now along to the far corner. The puck now is deflected out of the zone. Haru's going to come back off to the near side there to Deeb. Deeb up ahead. There to Burke. Burke skates in. Shot toward the net. Save made. They score! Lucas Deeb and Ryan Burke make it all happen. I believe it's Ryan Burke who rams it home. And the Mudbugs are on the board. It's a power play goal, and it comes at 4:43 of the opening period. Well, that's significant for Ryan Burke and the Mudbugs. They spoil the shutout, and that is goal number 4 on the year. Great work from Deeb to get it started. Now right back into the Brahmas zone. Mudbugs battling. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. Here we go. Capello's in there. And we got a domino. And now sandwiched up Justin Kerr on top of the back. And we got a tie-up now. Trying to get untangled was Vassilo and Kerr. And now Kerr going right back in for more. Boy, Vassilo's outnumbered. And now Deeb wants to go. And Deeb now getting pulled aside by the official. Oh, yeah. And now Lucas Deeb starting to jaw across the penalty glass. Here we go. Little sheepish smile on Bryce Ingles' face. And Deeb right on top of that scoreboard is livid at the Brahmas. Trust me, a girl is not involved, but it looks like it, as the Mudbugs penalty box starting to cramp up just as much as the Brahmas penalty box. .507 gone by here in the third. Well, there's a Brahmas fan who had a very pleasant finger toward Deeb's direction. They're not going to even it up. Lucas Deeb still going at it toward Ingles. I just read Deeb's lips. I can't repeat it. It's something about another date at another time. Lucas Deeb is one of those guys who seems like he's going to take matters into his own hands. Lone Stars on the power play. We still have just under 15 minutes left in this game, and it's starting to become, Hunger Games inside the shoebox. Along to the far corner now. Played back to the right point. Now in front, Borak, a backhander, scores. And now Coach Soupy might want to review this as the net came off its mooring. The goal review is allowed in net pop-off situations. Michael Hill's looking at it. Do the Mudbugs want a challenge here? They're taking a good look at it right now. That net came off behind Seguin Lescarbot. Do the Mudbugs want to take a chance and review this? They can do it. The goal review is in effect. Michael Hill is looking at it right now. Mudbugs taking their time right now. Do they want a challenge? Borak, second of the game.
Assisted by number 23, Brock James. Time to go, 5:21 of period 3.
Boy, Michael Hill taking his time. There was a long conversation along that Mudbugs bench. And I think Coach Soupy wants to take another look at this. This will be the first time I believe the Mudbugs are implementing the goal review. This is the opening weekend of that feature from the North American Hockey League. Alexandra Savage had something to say toward one of the officials. I wonder what that was about. I don't think I've seen my road roomie that fired up. Yeah, I think they're reviewing this. No. Coach Soupy thought against it. So we stay at a 6-1 standstill. A couple of years ago, the Mudbugs lost in a bad way, similar to this way. And tonight, they are feeling the effects of that one, that same weekend a couple of years ago that they had to endure. Shots are 22-10 in favor of Brahmas hockey as they're on top 6-1. Face off, far circle. Taken there by Isenberg. Into the far side now. Haru will go ahead and just pelt it in down low. Behind the Brahmas net, pushing and shoving. Oh, a hard check into the near corner. Now right point. Foster Nickel fires, but they score! Oh, no! And now Michael Hill's going to take a look. They might want to review this. I thought that tucked in under the crossbar. The Mudbugs are going to wait for the whistle, and they're going to take a look now. Boy, I thought it tucked in there. Mudbugs want to stall as they want to tell the official to hold. We might want to review this. But the Mudbugs have time in this game to go on a run. There's 13:49 remaining. And Will Murphy's saying, hey, we need a minute. Coach Soupy's like, hey, look, give me a minute. Yeah, Michael Hill's got to zoom in on that baby. Boy, I thought he tucked it in. And here we go. We will get our first goal review in Mudbugs history. This was tipped in front. If it didn't go in, the Mudbugs are going to have a 2-minute delay of game. And really, if I'm Coach Soupy, what do you have to lose? It's 6-1. If you get it to go, it's 6-2. If you don't, you have to kill off 2 minutes of a power play. Big deal. I like this if you're Coach Soupy. I thought it tucked in under that crossbar. We'll get another look, and now they're asking Daniel Haru what he saw. Giancarlo taking a good look on the iPad. Mudbugs trying to stretch this game out as long as they can. Boy, this is going to be a long game, folks. Now what's going on? They're pointing towards, again, Les Carbeau's direction. Boy, if Michael Hill said that they should challenge it, he's got a keen eye right there. And they waved it off. Giancarlo did not see indisputable evidence that that puck went in. And now Coach Soupy wants an explanation. And maybe the angle, they didn't get the best angle on it, and then maybe. .6:11 gone by here in the third. The Brahmas stay on top 6-1, and now the Brahmas are going to be on a power play. That's what Dan Wildfong's trying to figure out now. Somebody has to serve it because the Mudbugs failed on their first goal review challenge. Oh, wait a minute. Mudbugs are skating 5-on-5. Maybe they changed that rule. I thought there was a 2-minute delay of game penalty on the Mudbugs. I guess they must have changed that rule. I'm going to have to take another look at that rule. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Keskintepi from the left point. Shot blocked. Now along to the far side. Jasser. Oh, boy. Jasser tied up now with Justin Kerr, and here we go. Now Justin Kerr just getting shooken around, and Jasser got his head shaken. And now we got another fight. It's Hayden Nickel tied up there with Emmons. You knew they were going after Jasser after the hit that ended the second. You knew something was going to occur toward Jasser's direction. And Justin Kerr was just rattling the cage of Jonah Jasser. And that Brahmas sin bin is getting packed. They're on standing room only in there. Look at that Lone Star bench. You got leg room, you got arm room. Starting to get thinned out a bit. Very similar to the Mudbugs, I think it was 3 years ago in Wichita Falls when the Mudbugs were running out of skaters. It's a double minor on Justin Kerr. Face-off will come right back in deep into the Brahmas zone. Face-off won there by Shreveport. They have it. Into the near corner it goes. Hayden Nickel tied up with his man. Now behind the net. Played back to the, well, they're trying to get it to the point. Now Cook battling for it. Reed's in there. Swept around to the right point and it'll come all the way down. Hank Reed, somebody you don't see very much on the power play, getting some work here. Coach Soupy trying to change it up. Reed to the right side there to Haru. Haru now will just ram it into the far corner there for Hayden Nickel. Over to Cook. Played back to the left point, taken away there by Zadvernik. Zadvernik now taking a U-turn back. And Oteri will go ahead and chisel it all the way down. We still have 12 and a half minutes to go in the third. It's like an eternity. Litchard worked into the near corner. Oh, hard check there as Vasilo takes one. Now thrown back in front. Now to the near corner. Slot over to Vasilo, on over to Fleet. Fleet now will knock it around. Left point there to Burke. Burke waits to the top of the point. Fleet fires one toward the net. Off the glove of Daniel Haru into the protective netting. Deeb's out. But look at that Brahmas bench. It is quite thin. As the Brahmas penalty box empties out. Okay, I was about to say, Kerr and Ingles are still in there, serving time. Or we were going to have a crooked clock of some reason. Now along the inboards, we're over here enjoying this. The score is 6-1 in favor of Lone Star. The game has gotten out of hand. Far side, shot toward the net there by Burke. He scores! Power play goal for Ryan Burke. That's Ryan Burke's second of the night. And the Mudbugs are still on the power play for 2 more minutes. Face off at center ice. 2 goals for Ryan Burke. Mudbugs still on the power play for 2 more minutes because it was a double minor. As the puck speared off the near side glass all the way down. Boy, if the Mudbugs can get one here, I mean, it's a 6-3 game, and you could start thinking maybe. Mudbugs just looking for some belief here. Murphy down low for Hayden Nickel. Hayden Nickel along the inboards. On over to Jasser. Jasser's got it. Jasser tried to split a pass. It got broken up there by Kravalek. $1:05 remaining on the man advantage. Brought to you by Scott Powerline. Haru will ram it in deep there is Haldenby. Haldenby now behind the Brahmas net. Taken away there by Emmons. Along to the near corner. Haldenby trying to hold his own. Haru, a shot from the right point gets blocked. Into the far corner. As the puck now is lofted all the way down. .35 seconds to go on this power play for the Mudbugs, a double minor. They got one on the first half of this double minor. Litchard able to advance it into the Brahmas zone. Slowed down there by Litchard. Played back up top to Fleet. Fleet now working to the near corner there for Haldenby. He got bumped off the puck there by Murakami. Now taken along to the far corner there by Haldenby. To the left point there to Burke. Across there to Fleet. Fleet now near corner. Shot toward the net. Blocked as Vasilo was trying to zip one in from a tough angle. Face-off will stay in the zone.
If you're looking to make a move, don't go anywhere without secure moving. Ready for a move without the mess? Well, they'll handle all of your belongings with care, no surprises. It's secure moving.
Face-off to the left of Daniel Haru. Face-off tied up. Shreveport's got it. Park, a backhander toward the net. They score! Alex Park takes it himself, and we got another power play goal. And at 9:59 of the third, it's the Brahmas 6, the Mudbugs 3. And just maybe the Mudbugs can make this more interesting. And for Alex Park, it's his first of the season. Ten minutes remaining in the third.
Mudbugs power play goal scored under the fine Alex Park, assisted by number 16, Carter McKay, number 20, Ingray, Orica. 9:59 of the third.
Podorichka gets the assist on Park's first of the year. And McKay gets the secondary helper. Now along to the far side. The Mudbugs have scored 3 times here in this third period. Here comes Reed in deep. He's a big body. Along to the near corner. Now Emery in there. Mudbugs trying to get closer. 9 minutes to go in the third. Shot toward the net. Oh, boy, that was a shot there by Fleet. Deflected just wide. Now play to left point. Haru guides one toward Daniel Haru. Right pad save made there by Haru. Now along to the end boards. Play to the far side, and we got a whistle. It was touched by a high stick.
And if you've got an electrical issue or just need more power, you can reach out to our friends at Hennessy Electrical. They'll be able to get you back online in no time. Hennessy Electrical, thanks for your support of Brahmas Hockey.
A break in the action. 8:51 to go in the third. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to the Nitech Sports Center. Face off to the right of Daniel Haru. To the left point there to Logan Haru. Now into the far corner goes Deeb. Throws it out in front. Now along the far side. Shot toward the net there. From the far circle by Deeb was a pad save made there by Daniel Haru. Logan Haru's got the puck now back in his own end. He whirls it off the near side board. 6-3 contest. The Mudbugs are chipping away at this deficit, which was once 5. They need to get one more, probably around the 5-minute mark, for any kind of realistic hope. And that's when you start pulling your goalie and you're down by 2, Thrown in front, shot toward the net, right pad save. Made there by Daniel Haru as Deeb was looking for one. Mudbugs are continuing to work. Right pad save made there by Sagan Lescarbot on a shot from the far corner there by Justin Kerr. Now through the middle, here's Deeb. He'll take a U-turn back. Far side there, and I heard something, but I can't recite it. Now in deep, the puck leveled all the way down. They called an icing on Bugs hockey. Coach Soupy not happy with that call. He thought that was deflected with 7:37 to go in the third. Shots are 24-15 in favor of the Brahmas. Brahmas on top 6-3. Face-off won there by the Brahmas to the right point. Handled there by Isenberg. A shot goes wide of Sagan Lescarbot. Now played back out to center, and now we got a whistle as the Brahmas are offsides. Well, oh, wait a minute. Someone shoot it into the Mudbugs net after the whistle? Mudbugs want to delay a game for that. Isenberg might have not heard it, but Giancarlo giving him a stern warning. Maybe Isenberg didn't hear the whistle. Face off near Mudbug blue line. And worked in deep there by Lone Star. Kravalek now along the inboards. Played to the right side there to Litchard. Litchard will sneak it up ahead there to Haldenby. Haldenby on to the far side there to Logan Haru. Backhander toward Daniel Haru and a save made. He's made some nice stops in the last couple of minutes. $7:11 to go here in the third. Face off to the right of Daniel Haru. Face off tied up and won there by Lone Star. Puck now worked up ahead. Kerr off the stick of Bergeron, and it went just wide. Now along to the near side. If we're going to get any more fighting, it'll come in the next couple of minutes, because you don't see much fights within the 5-minute mark of the third, because then severe penalties start coming in and suspensions of the automatic variety start to happen. Now far side, here's Justin Kerr right back the other way. They'll fork it in down low there for Zadvornik. On the far side now, taken there by Litchard. He'll drop it off to Murphy. His pass broken up. Oh, good job there by Burke. Sweep it back into the Brahma zone. The puck taken there by McKay, and he'll smoke it in. Into the near corner. Battling for it now. Right point, Fleet's got it. Thrown across left point. They go into the near corner, but nobody was there. Now down low, Reed gets blocked off. Reed fighting. He got hooked up a little bit. Now along the left point, thrown through the middle. Off the stick of Zadvornik, who takes a hard hit. And now Fleet's got it. Fleet to the far side there to Haru. Haru now to the right side, up off the stick of Reed. Reed toward the net, tough angle, save made there by Daniel Haru, now pushing and shoving in front of that goal mouth. .5:34 remaining in the third. Shots are 25-17 in favor of Lone Star. This game is 3 hours old now. Now in front to the right point. The puck sneaks out of the zone. Murray, far side there to Cook. Cook now through the middle. He's got it back to Murray. Murray now far side up off the stick of Jasser. Now into the near corner, thrown in front. Now along that near corner, battling for it. Hayden Nickel will pelt it around the good keep in there by Murray. He gets checked hard. Now along the inboards, Hayden Nickel flying in. He rolls over the body of Keskin Tepe. And now played back out to center. Less than 5 to go here in regulation. Now along the near half wall, battling for it. Now along that end boards. Far corner, played now, high slot shot. Whistles wide on a shot there by Kravalek. And near the near corner it goes. The Mudbugs might not come back to win this game, but they've certainly sent a message to the Brahmas in this heated rivalry that took another turn into the variety of a goalie fight. Carson Dorfman and Devs Rolovs didn't last as long as you wanted it to, but they both got a couple of good shots in. Along to the left side. The puck now reeled in there by Eisenberg. Down low behind the Bugs net. Murphy just going to take his time. Coach Soupy looked at the clock. I was wondering if he had any kind of pulling your netminder type of thoughts. I don't know if he'll do it down by 3. Some coaches do. Coach Soupy not one of those guys perennially to do it. Now to the right side, undeep, there is Deeb. Off the stick of Emery now, taken there by Zadvernik. Along to the far side, Mudbug going to battle hard to the end. Now to the right side, here comes Zadvernik coming around the corner. Oh, went through the legs. Tried the old Dawson Chirino, and he shot it into the protective netting. We missed that guy, Dawson Chirino. He had a couple of great goals between the legs and helped the Mudbugs win a Robbie Cup. Down to 3:24 remaining here in the third. Face-off tied up, and the puck is poked at back out to center there by Burke. And now taken there by Kerr. Kerr shot from the far circle. Pad save made there by Seguin Lescarbot. Now Litchard's pass got broken up there by Kerr as the puck is dumped into the far corner. Now Pyle along the end boards, thrown in front. And now taken away there by Justin Kerr. He's got it. He gains his own left side, working it in. Good stick there by Foster Nickel. He fires it up ahead. Off the stick, Hallenby couldn't corral it cleanly. The Mudbugs and the Brahmas are going to split this series, something we haven't seen this season. Either the Mudbugs swept or the Brahmas swept. That will not be the case in all likelihood tonight. Along to the far corner, 2.5 to go in the third. Hooked up a little bit there was James. Giancarlo doesn't care. He wants to get this game over with, and I don't blame him. Off the far side stick of McKay, back out to center. Oh, and Reed just runs over Ingles just to see if he had it. Now along to the near half wall, played back out to center. Pushing and shoving, Reed's got it. Now taken back, now far side, Parichka going to battle along the far corner. The puck now lobbed all the way down. No icing. $1:50 now left on the clock. The Brahmas 6, the Mudbugs 3. Here comes Fleet, right side, up off the stick of Cook. Cook battling along that right point. Now played back out to center, off the stick of Cook, right back in. Now played back out. like an old pinball. And now the puck is just chiseled back in there by Fleet into the near corner. It goes along that near corner. Seguin Lescarbot will vacate his net. Extra attacker for the Mudbugs. Coach Soupy says, why not? 6 attackers for the Mudbugs. Oh, hard check along the boards. Mudbugs taking a chance along the far corner. $1:15 remaining in the third. Now played to the left point. Waiting. Murray a shot blocked in front. Now played to the right point. 6-on-5. Fleet near half wall. Marino a shot. Glove save made there by Daniel Haru. And now Coach Soupy can try to plan something out here with the empty net to his right. 63 seconds left in regulation. The Brahmas 6, the Mudbugs 3. Stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. It'll be quite quick, but don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant, a proud partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face-off won there by the Bugs. As a lofter toward the net there by Litchard. His glove down there by Haru. .59 seconds remaining in this contest that has had every twist and turn you can think of. Fought at, played to the left point. Murphy's got it. Murphy, far half wall, a shot, gets blocked. Now along the end boards, along that near corner, held in there by the Bugs. Behind the net now, Litchard, still an empty net to my left. As the puck now is skewed back out to center. 40 seconds. Murphy able to mail it in, taken there by Zadverniak. And he's able to bomb it back out to center. Right side, Haru to the middle of the ice there to Murphy. In deep there to Reed. Reed now tied up stick. Throws it in front now, near half wall. Haru throws one toward the net. Save made there by Daniel Haru. Toward the empty net. It gets blocked, and now Connor Bergeron waiting toward the empty net. Hit the post. Along to the far corner. And now Haru, right side, slaps one toward the net, sticked away there by Daniel Haru, and that'll do it. Final score, the Brahmas 6, the Mudbugs 3. Stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Nitech Sports Center, Nikki's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. Final score 6-3 in favor of the Brahmas. We'll go through this very quickly. Your goals for Lone Star: Brock James, Charlie Masick, Kyle Eisenberg, Matthias Borak, and then Matthias Borak again for Lone Star. For the Mudbugs, your goals come from a pair from Ryan Burke, and then his roommate, Alex Park, gets the third goal. As that is your final 6-3 with the loss. The Mudbugs go to 8-5-1. The Mudbugs will stay at 17 points. Lone Star will go to 21 points. They're now at 10-5-1. They'll stay atop the South Division, and we'll wait to see how the rest of the games commence. Final score, it is the Brahmas 6, the Mudbugs 3. That'll wrap things up from the Night Tech Sports Center. Join us next Friday night from Colorado, Grilly Ice House, 8:15 Central Time, with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram puck drop, 8 o'clock with the pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder signing off from the Shoebox here in Lone Star. Final score, the Brahmas 6, the Mudbugs 3. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. And as always, claws up.